DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, started in 2012 after former President Obama signed an executive order. Well, now DHS leadership is encouraging recipients to self-deport. KCRA 3's Maricela de la Cruz spoke to a DACA recipient and an immigration attorney.
6 months since President Donald Trump took office.
I don't feel like it's as secure anymore. You don't know what he's capable of doing.
Fear and uncertainty surround DACA, a program once seen as a lifeline. For this Sacramento resident, it was a promise of protection that inspired her to pursue higher education.
Attending college, I would say that's kind of the reason that pushed me more towards, and then feeling more comfortable living here as well.
Launched in 2012, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, does not grant legal status, but it does offer temporary protection from deportation and work permits to about 500,000 people. But recently, the Department of Homeland Security made it clear DACA recipients are not shielded from deportation. In fact, DHS is promoting self-deportation among DACA recipients, offering $1,000 and a free flight back to their native country.
We're, as immigration attorneys, used to these threats already because we see them daily. The important thing is for those immigrants who are affected or potentially affected, they just need to know their rights.
The statements follow a string of federal actions this summer. In June, the Department of Health and Human Services barred DACA recipients from the federal healthcare marketplace. And last week, the U.S. Department of Education launched investigations into 5 universities that offer financial assistance to DACA students. For this 21-year-old who has not been to Mexico in more than a decade, the uncertainty is devastating.
That's terrifying. I don't know nothing that's over there. I was raised here. It's like that's all I know. And it's like just the thought of losing everything you have here, your family, the opportunities. You don't know what to expect in that country that you don't know nothing about.
Despite DACA's legal limbo, immigration experts warn against self-deporting.
To consider self-deportation is very self-defeating, and it would be contrary to law because, again, the concept of DACA is specifically that. They are protected from removal because of their special status as immigrants who came in as very young children and have built their lives here.
Maricela de la Cruz, KCRA 3 News.
Well, the courts are still deciding the future of the program. It has not accepted new applicants since 2021.